So now we have our categorization. What do we do with it? Well, the obvious answer is we go and find more amazing customers. So how do we do that? Well, we look at the profile of our existing amazing customers. We understand why they love us. We ask them to actively go out and refer to us. We actively understand what it is that they get from us, and we then go and target more customers that look just like them. The basics, we just need to make sure that we serve. We just keep them coming back. And some of those we can also transform to amazing customers just by telling them more about what we do. So they buy more stuff from us and they want to interact more with us. Now the next two are a little trickier. We're going to go straight to the D's first. We'll come back to the C's in a minute. What do you do with the D's? The answer is you need to get rid of the D's. If you look at it in a little bit more positively, the best way you can get rid of the D's from your business is to actively gift them to your competitors. Now, sometimes companies have built a fair amount of turnover, a fair amount of resource that is applied to these D's. So maybe you need a plan for how you're going to get rid of them, but ultimately you need to get rid of these customers. They are costing you money. And most importantly, these are the ones that make all the noise. So whilst you're dealing with all of the noise and the unpleasantness that your D customers are making, you can't service these. You can't go out and find more amazing customers. You can't give a great service to the basic customers because these are consuming all of your time, energy and resource. So the C's, what do we do about the C's? Now the C's aren't necessarily bad customers and may well not be bad companies to work with. They just don't quite fit with you with their processes, them with your processes. Maybe the product isn't quite right. What you do has to be modified maybe. So with the C's, you have an option. You can look at each C customer and you can start to understand what makes them complex. And then you can talk to them about how you would reduce that complexity. You'll probably find they'll be very open to that conversation because if you see those as complex customers, they will also see you as a complex supplier. And they will understand, if they're a good company, that it's in their interest to reduce that complexity. So this is our ABCD customer analysis, and it tells us what we can do about each individual segment of our customer base. As a brief summary, let's get more of these. Let's treat these really well. Let's get rid of these so that we've got time, energy and resource to do this. And putting your price up significantly, I mean doubling it, tripling it, for example, is a great way to do that for these customers. And then we can investigate the complex customers. We can investigate exactly what it is that makes them complex and whether or not we could convert them to B's or even A's.